Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today, Jan and I are over here getting ready to move our bull mob. And one of the questions people ask is, this is Kentucky 31 fescue that we're on, and it is going on the third week of November.
Yeah, with no rain.
No rain. We haven't had any rain for gosh knows when.
Just thought I'd show what's happening here.
Yep.
So why are we moving them? And why don't you go down and show them how much we're leaving?
Yeah, so, you know, we've got, I would say the bulls probably took about 25% of this. So we've got a lot of residual left here. Still got some green in there.
Let's go down and show them.
Yep, there's the green.
Is there earthworm in there?
No.
Too cold?
Well, that and they stomped on it.
Oh, okay.
Let's go over here where we haven't fed. We're gonna give them a fresh strip today. And
but why are we leaving this?
well, we're gonna be coming back here in 60 days. And it's non-growing season. The fescue's not growing now. It's getting down in the 20s at night. It won't be too long. It'll get down in the teens. And so this is our winter feed. There's 27 bulls in here. We've not fed any hay yet. And if we don't get a foot of snow or something like that, we're not going to be feeding any hay for quite a while. We still got, my gosh, there's probably close to 20, 25, 30 acres up here that we haven't grazed once. And
for this fall.
For this fall. And so let's look at them.
Yeah, they're waiting on us. We're kind of being pokey today.
Greg, where are you going?
Where are you not going?
Let's go up here and show them what we're going to give them. As you can see, this is really high quality feed. The manure pats are really stacked up nice. They're not too tall, and they're not too thin, so they're not runny.
Yeah, like here's.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Still have a few of our friends here that we got to get.
Yeah.
This is the honey locust. That's one that we would have missed last year, but once the bulls come out of here, we're going to be over here and get those darn things, because that's one of the things that we do on this farm. This is Doug and Joanna's farm, and we're going. Those are public enemy number one.
Like 3 of them here in a row.
Yeah, they're easy to find now that the bulls have been in here.
Yeah.
We do have them fenced out of the big white oak timber up here on top.
Talk to the camera, Greg.
Well, we'll get up there. So there's about, there's probably 6 to 7 acres of mature white oaks in here. Thousands and thousands of acorns in there. There's a few acorns out here on some of these trees in the pasture, but folks, if you put them in mature white oak like that this time of year, you're kind of playing Russian roulette. If they get a bunch of them, acorns, green ones especially, it can kill them. There's acorn poisoning. They have really high tannins. And poor fellow, I just saw him, I think he was it was on one of the websites. Anyway, he had a trailer, had some dead animals in there. And I think he'd lost 7. You don't want to lose any. Don't let your livestock in the timber in the fall. All you're doing is eating up the acorns that the deer and the turkey and the squirrels could be eating. And you're taking a big risk of possibly losing some animals. So it doesn't hurt to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 oaks, but when you turn them into solid timber like that, and they find them, and what happens is the acorns will roll downhill into these little gullies, and literally it's just like a feed trough. Those cattle get on those and they just start eating them, and they eat them and they eat them and they eat them, and they don't get any forage. Look out. You're a good chance that you could lose some livestock. So to me, it's just not worth the risk. Plus, there's, remember this. It takes 40 acres of timber to equal 1 acre of forage. 40 acres. So how many deer and turkeys and things can you run back in there? A lot. Fence it out. Don't let the animals in there. If you're gonna let them in there, do it very shortly, maybe 24 hours, and get them out. But I wouldn't put them in there in the fall. You're just taking a huge risk. So
I'm looking in the background here. There's a thing called a big round baler, a big round bale.
Feeder.
Feeder.
Yeah. Complete waste of money.
and it was left here by the previous owner.
Yep. You had to buy that today. It's gonna cost you $400 or $500. Cattle tear them up. All your nutrients are up here in one pile. You can see he killed one. I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's been 8 oak trees killed right here by feeding in bale rings, because this is where he always fed them. I can understand why he put them up here. I mean, it's kind of nestled in the woods, knocked the wind off of them, such. But all your fertility's right up here in the woods, and it actually killed the oak trees. So not only did you not grow any grass, you also killed the trees. And folks, it takes 150 years to grow a tree that size. It does. You can kill them in one winter just by feeding around a big oak tree, putting too many
much
nutrients.
nitrogen.
Yep.
And this is going to be a heck of a place, because it's the back of the property, to get the bales hauled all the way back here in the middle of winter.
Yeah, unroll your hay. I guess we're being selfish in that we do sell a bale unroller. It's called the Greg Judy bale unroller, and it goes on your ATV, or you can
mule, or
side by side, pickup truck, tractor, whatever,
or your golf cart.
Yeah, we actually had a lady drive here from South Carolina, and she had a Mercedes Benz. No, I'm sorry, it's a BMW. And she pulled that bale and rode home with that. And she was a horse lady. And I'm picking on horse ladies a little bit, I guess, but she was a horse lady, and she fed with that BMW. She unrolled hay with a BMW car. So, whatever works,
But yeah, these bulls are waiting on us.
Yeah,
Greg.
let's get down here. They're not real happy. We're sitting up here talking.
And there's another manure pile.
Yep.
What are these?
Look at the forage in here, though, Dan.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. I mean, you're not going to find any worms. It's too dry. We haven't had a rain for
oh gosh,
over 2 months now.
What are these red berries again?
This is buckbrush. Yeah,
it's good for birds.
Yeah, well, that sucker's on there too. I was gonna pick one. Ah. There.
Very pretty.
They're pretty. Sheep will eat the heck out of those in the wintertime. They won't really touch buckbrush too much in the summer. This farm has got quite a bit of buckbrush on it. It does spread by going underground. It is, you don't really want to see a lot of it, because I know cattle don't like it. Sheep won't touch it in the summer, but in the winter, they'll eat those berries. And
I may be coming out here and cutting some. Well, maybe not on this farm, but making for
it makes mush
for Christmas.
They actually smell a little bit like a cranberry.
Let me smell. Yeah, kind of, maybe. If you're really desperate.
I'm not going to eat one because I don't know if they're toxic or not. I don't want to drop over here in front of the camera.
Someone can. Oh, you won't drop over out in front of the camera.
I'm trying to think where the reel is. I think it's down here.
The bulls, they tell us it's down here.
Yeah, here comes one more lone bull. It's like, all right, if you're going to move us, I guess I'll come down there. Yeah, there's the brace over here. So the reel's down here.
Okay.
So this will be their last paddock on this. This is about there's about 12 acres in this paddock, and we've been stripping it and going away from the water, and we actually got a wire up there keeping them off the first 5 acres of it. So this will be the last one today, and then they'll be leaving here and going on to another roughly 10-acre paddock, and then we'll strip that going away from the water. All right, guys, y'all ready to move? Y'all ready to move?
They're ready to go. In fact, they woo, slid in a manure pile there. Not watching where I'm going.
You don't want to fall down.
No. Whew, and look at it.
All kinds of manure right here, too.
Lots of manure, so they've been kind of camping over here.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of nestled down in the... We had some wind the other day.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get some pictures of the bulls. Oh, what's this?
It's a sprout from a tree trunk. The previous landowner obviously cut a tree down here and didn't paint it. And
You might thin it down.
I'm going to cut every one of them except for about 2 and see what that. I think that might be a walnut. I can tell real quick. Let me just take my knife. I can smell the wood and probably tell you what it is.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna show the guys. Hi, bully bulls. Hey, Billy boys.
No, that's not walnut. Kind of stinks. I don't know what that is.
Ooh, it does stink.
I don't know. That's a strong smelling one. I'm gonna go down here and grab the reel and start reeling this up.
So here's what he's taking up, and then over here is the last strip there.
No, we've got one more
You got one more strip.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking this was the last one. I'll get this one.
So yeah, there's the post right there. So he's going down there. It's hot down there. The boys aren't too happy with us. They said, you've been yakking for 10 minutes. Ooh, ooh, looks like he's getting bit a little bit. He snapped it on that wire, on that brace there. Okay, I'm gonna go across. And never get tired of seeing them come into a new paddock. Their nature is to come in, see how big an area they've got, then they'll settle down and start eating. Oh, you guys are so lazy. Notice they didn't go down there to where you are. They're just waiting for you to come up to them. They're like, this is not a self-serve restaurant. Here they come. Hi there, guy. Hi there, guy. Hey, Greg, you want to stay here and do your sign off? So you can see they're very content.
Well, you're looking at next year's bull crop. These got, there's some macho bulls in here, some coming 3-year-olds. And then there's the rest of them all 2-year-olds that we'll be selling in June. So we start taking deposits on the bulls starting in January. And we cut a little deeper this last year. We took out a lot more steers, and so there's not going to be as many as we had last year. We're just getting more and more picky.
Well, and the drought made it.
Yeah, the drought definitely came into that. When you don't have as much grass, you've got to cut your numbers. So, no, you're right, Jan. That definitely made an impact. An impact. Look at these bulls.
We're just going to be quiet and let you listen to the rip. They're happy guys.
Yes, they are. But with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Jan and I are going to roll this wire up and let the bulls have this piece. And
yeah, I got to get working on putting the rest of my garden to bed.
Yep. And anyway, everyone have a good one. Check out our website. There's some really good South Pole bulls on there.
Got some sheep.
Got some sheep. Not very many. Sheep are going.
And a few dogs.
There's a few young guardian dogs on there. And yeah, check it out. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to see you all next time. Have a good one.